Pisces, hello, it's the Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to take a look at your predictions for the week of November 8th through 14th. It's my birthday week, so if you want to drop me a little happy birthday in the comments, I would very much appreciate that. You know how I do. I'm going to show you how I come to the answers that I come to, so I'm explaining the cards as I'm reading them, and I'm also pulling the astrology into it as well, and at the end of the reading, we will do a pick a card for what message you need to hear from the universe, from the divine. I don't know, just what you need to know right now. All right, what do we got, Pisces? Some new starts here for you. Trying to make some new starts at least. Okay, let's break all of this down. So new starts, because I do see walking away with the Eight of Cups and then the Fool right next to it. So that jumps out at me, being the center card and then having the Fool right next to it. I'm like, all right, walking away from something, ready to start over. I also see some emotional instability here over a particular individual. So I'm seeing somebody that's kind of fucking with your head, I think. And I see that because of the reverse Knight of Cups and the reverse Queen of Cups. So now let's go into it and break it all down, and then we'll begin to clarify it so we can get all the meaning out of it that we need to get. Start off with the reverse Page of Wands. Pages are all messenger cards. They carry something from here to there. For the Page of Wands, this is actually carrying usually him or herself from point A to point B. So it's often a travel card. It's some kind of adventure card. It's trying to go off and do a new thing. It's this fresh energy. Having this card reversed here is telling me that either that is delayed or that is held back, or maybe there's even a fear of doing that. There's some holding back happening that is something there's still a lot of passion, a lot of energy about, but it's just being kind of tucked in, you know, it's kind of held back, it's tucked in, it's delayed, it may even be canceled. It's things that are restricted, you being restricted from any kind of movement. Then we have the reverse Four of Cups next to it. Here it seems that you have come out of a stage where you felt apathetic, where you felt like things were dull and were boring and you just didn't have any appreciation for what was around you. You were in a slump. Okay, and we all get into these slumps and people are like, practice gratitude. I even say this to you, to a lot of you, when I'm doing these readings, I'm like, you need to have your gratitude practice. It's true, but it's the last thing that you want to hear when you're in a slump, right? When you're just down and you're depressed and you're going through some shit. Here, this is showing that you're starting to come out of that shit that you've been going through. You're regaining your appreciation for what's happening around you. You are trying to not sulk. You're trying to not be down. You're trying to do what you need to do for your mental health with the reverse Four of Cups. And then next to this, the Ten of Cups. So this is beautiful. This is really good energy for the end of this line. I mean, most of those cards are pretty decent, but then the Ten of Cups kind of seals the deal, right? Because the Ten of Cups is this emotional fulfillment. Now, one thing that I do want to say about the Ten of Cups is it is often read as this perfect, happy, blissful relationship type, marriage type card for tarot readers. And it's easy to understand why, because I mean, in the traditional decks and any decks based on the traditional Rider-Waite deck has this beautiful rainbow and, you know, this family and they're playing by the, is there a creek? Yeah, there's a creek. Everybody's happy, right? But this is actually not quite as it seems, because it is Mars in Pisces, okay? Mars is a warrior planet. It's how you fight. You guys are going to remember that now, right? Because I say that all the time. Mars is a malefic planet. It is a troublemaking planet often because it puts a lot of force and energy behind something. Like I said, it is the warrior. Think about I am Sparta, you know, in that movie. And then Pisces, the sign of Pisces, is Pisces like that? No. Pisces is dreamy. Pisces wants to see the beauty in things. Pisces wants to see what's beyond the veil, you know. These are all the benefits of Pisces. And so you put this really harsh planet in Pisces, and it's not a good mix. So what we get with this Ten of Cups also, I mean, there is the joy, there is the happiness there. But when we start to clarify, we're going to see exactly which side of the Ten of Cups is coming out. Because that Mars in Pisces also can mean we are getting a little bored with the happy dream. You know, we're getting a little restless. It's like everything is okay, but like, I need to shake some things up. Or it could be making it look like everything is okay when really it's not. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. I'll move on down to the second line. The reverse Two of Swords. There has been a decision pending for a long time. You've been trying to figure out for a long time, do I stay or do I go? And now finally, because the reverse Two of Swords is flipped, you know, it's upside down now, the decision has been made. There's no more stalemate, and you have decided, yes, I'm walking away from things that don't serve me, that don't do me any good anymore. This is a painful thing. This is something that or someone that I still love, that I still have feelings for, that I think there could maybe even be something there, but it's just not good for me. It's not best for my growth. And so I have to make this hard decision to walk away. It can also be forced, you know, so in a way where you can't hold on to something because it's not physically present with you. So somebody could be at a distance from you. They could be with somebody else, you know, and you have to make the decision to let that go and walk away from it. And then you're doing that this week, and you get the Fool next to it. So you're ready for new starts. You're ready for pure potential of beginnings. You're like, what is going to happen next? I'm excited to see what's going to happen next, or at least interested. You know, there's at least curiosity. The Fool card is associated with Uranus, which is the planet of change. Sometimes change is good, sometimes change is not so good. But in this case, I think that you're just like anticipating, interested in, to see what happens next. It is a fairly optimistic attitude, I think, in the middle of the week. But the last line does concern me a bit, and that's why I said I think somebody is playing some head games with you. Because I have the reversed Knight of Cups. This is a card that almost always raises alarm bells for me, especially when it's reversed, because it seems like the sweet talker, you know, the person who's going to say whatever they need to say to get whatever it is they want to get. And they don't really back it up with any action. They don't have any staying power. There's no loyalty. They're just driven by their own fickle emotions. And fickle is really the key word here with the Knight of Cups. He's not doing it to be malicious. He's just fickle. And then I have the reversed Queen of Cups, which I feel strongly is representing you, Pisces, is representing your energy here, but I want to say this could be reversed, okay? These roles could be reversed. One person is playing the fickle one, and one person is having trouble managing their emotions. And having trouble managing your emotions sometimes that can look like crying, and that's the thing that I think most of us think of, like, I'm just, you know, upset. But that can have a lot of things that come out from that. You can get all sorts of manifestations. You can get manipulation. You can get cattiness. You can get ugliness. You can get not wanting to come out of your room. You can get drinking a whole fifth, you know, whatever. You can get all sorts of things with that. So we have one person kind of being fickle, sort of screwing with somebody else's emotions, and that definitely taking effect on that other person. And then I have the reverse Magician, which really just re-emphasizes exactly what's happening in that line. The Magician is driven, okay? The Magician card is self-motivated, has willpower. It's like, look, I have all that I need. I'm resourceful as hell. I can go after what I want to do, and I have the willpower and the know-how to do it. And having it reversed makes it slants it, you know what I mean? Just think of it this way. The upright Magician is like the used car salesman who, you know, he knows how to sell a car, but he's selling you a decent car, right? I mean, he's trying to make his money, but he wants to see that you're not going to break down 30 minutes down the road. The reverse Magician doesn't give a fuck if you make it, you know, halfway around the street, because it's all about him. And that is what is happening here. It's like all about this person who I feel like is manipulating another. And the reason I say that I feel that you're caught in between it is because look at how it's laid out. We have the reverse Queen of Cups right here, and then the Magician and the reverse Knight of Cups on either side. So, you know, it's just interesting how that's laid. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to clarify and get more information about what's going on with you, because I don't know, and it's going to be different for all of you, but this situation where there's a decision being made to walk away and go into something new, it may be different than what's going on down at the bottom. But it does seem odd that it's like, okay, I've made a decision, I'm walking away, and then now you're totally getting your head messed with. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, Pisces. Let's look at the reverse Page of Wands. Let's clarify that. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So again, these are plans being made, you know, ready, sending off the ships and waiting for them to come back. Like, did my plan work? We're going to see. And I do think that we've got delays there, or you have been dealing with delays. They may be wrapping up this week because we do, like I said, we do see some progress. We see some things happening in this spread. Let's look at the Four of Cups, you know, where you are beginning to, I think, come out of the slump that's been going on. Okay, we've got the Emperor. So you may be dealing with people in authority positions that may be either helping you or at least not messing with you. You can also be trying to establish some boundaries in your life, you know, making sure that you have people are respecting you and treating you the way that they should be treating you. And then if they're not, you're not going to stick around and put up with it anymore. We have that as well. The Four of Swords is here. This is saying that it's a time for rest. So you may be taking it easy. You may have done some self-care or be walking into a week where you're going to be doing some self-care. Let's look at the Ten of Cups and get some more information about that one, because like I said, the clarification is really going to tell us if this is taking on its positive meaning of the Ten of Cups, where everything really is good. When I drop more than one, I'm going to put them back in the deck. That's why I'm doing that. It's positive meaning or it's more negative meaning. Okay, what do we got? No, that's positive meaning. Ace of Pentacles. It may seem like there's some new opportunities here. And I see that with the Fool too. There's new beginnings happening. And it's all because you finally made a decision to walk away from something. So you are getting some fulfillment here. You are having some joy and some peace about some other issues in your life. And you are turning things around so that you're shifting out of the old chapter and you're walking into something new. Now let's look at this bottom line, because this bottom line is a little tricky, right? All right, reverse Knight of Cups. What are you doing here, buddy? What are you doing? Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out of here. All right. Just that one. Seven of Swords. Fuck me. Okay, I can't make this any more clear to you, okay? This is a big fat warning. In fact, I'm going to put it in my title. I'm going to put big fat warning for cheaters, liars, and manipulators, okay? Because I have reverse Knight of Cups, which I already explained to you is not a good thing, and then the reverse Magician, which is like that nasty used car salesman that only wants what he wants, and then I have the Seven of Swords. Fuck, this is like, you know, either the cheater or the liar or the sneak. It's the person that is just really, it's nasty, 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 and you have it all down here in the bottom line. So, you know, if this person walks in, I think hopefully by me saying this, you're going to smell them from across the room and be like, I know what shit you're bringing over here. I don't want any of it. Hopefully that's the case. So I'll just hear my southern or my country when I did that. I've been told that my accent is a mix of both. Okay, so reverse Magician. I don't even know if I want to clarify them. You know what? I'm just going to clarify the reverse Queen of Cups because I don't think this can get any worse. Okay. All right, reverse Queen of Cups. Pulling all those cards in one reading. The Fool. Okay, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't let somebody sucker you back into something. Don't let them sweet talk you into thinking that it's not going to be that way this time. Don't let them sweet talk you, period. Let words be backed up with action. Make sure that somebody is doing what they say they're going to be doing. But anyway, I don't even know that it's going to be possible for this person to do what they're saying they're going to do and be who they say they are. Because now you have the Fool clarifying the Queen of Cups reversed. This is just very simple. Don't be foolish. Don't walk into this with your eyes closed. Have them wide open. Be expecting it. Know that this is probably going to be not good for you, not good for your spirit, and hopefully your intuition, your Pisces intuition can detect that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do your message from the universe, from wherever, this message that you need to hear this week. I'm going to choose 3 cards. While I'm shuffling, do me a big favor because I'm a little baby YouTuber and it's my birthday week. I mentioned that, right? So I would love it if you would subscribe if you found this information valuable and hit the notification bell because you will never hear from me again if you don't, because YouTube has no love for us little baby YouTubers while we're still growing, and I've only been doing this for about 2 months, so I would appreciate your love. All right, Pisces, what messages do you need to hear Personally. Okay, we have 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to let you pause if you need to think about what card you want, and I'm going to jump right into it. So for card 1, I have the 9 of Wands. You've been around this battle before. You've been wounded from this battle before. You have scars from this before. And because of that, it is very wise to keep your guard up. You don't necessarily need to put your head down and, just wait for the hit to come. You can defend yourself. You can establish boundaries. Okay, so for card number 2, I have the 2 of Cups. This is love. This is real pure love. And there is real pure love coming into your life soon. If you can avoid the pitfalls, think of a little video game, where you're like, let's go around the pit of liars and cheaters and let's hop over I don't know. You get what I'm saying. But there's real love coming in here, the 2 of Cups. This is soulmate type stuff. This is the one. This is the person. If you already know them, fabulous. If you don't know who this is yet, it's coming in quickly. So know that is there for you, Pisces. Okay, and card number 3, if this was your card, I have the 4 of Wands. We have reconciliations. Reconciliations, people coming back into your life can be good things or bad things. It's not always a joyous thing when somebody comes back. Oftentimes it is, but not always. So double check that it's really a good situation, that it fits into how your life is now, what you're building, and where you're going. All right, Pisces. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next week.